Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, the latest spin-off in the Like a Dragon series. A game where Goro Majima turns into a full-blown pirate, wreaking havoc across the seas of Hawaii. That sounds too perfect for the Mad Dog of Shimano. But is this game a hidden treasure worth claiming, or should it be thrown overboard? Let's set sail and find out. Our story begins with Goro Majima waking up on a deserted beach. He's got a mouthful of sand, a splitting headache, and absolutely no memory of how he got there. But of course, Majima being Majima, his wild personality is still very much intact. He soon meets a group of locals on Rich Island. Noah, a young boy who's quick to trust Majima, Jason, his father, who's seen his fair share of battles, and Moana, Noah's sister, who seems to be the brains of the operation. And then there's Goro, right, by the way, I forgot about it. A tiny little cat that clearly looks, and actually is, a tiger, like I said. Classic Like a Dragon humor here, right? So, from here, Majima gets swept into a high seas adventure filled with pirate gangs, buried treasures, and massive ship battles. And if you're worried about Pirate Yakuza being too different from the main series, don't be. It's got over-the-top action, hilarious characters, and a ridiculous amount of side activities, just like the best Like a Dragon games. If you played Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, then Hawaii will feel familiar. The game reuses assets from Infinite Wealth, but it still feels fresh thanks to all the new content. There's a ton to do in Pirate Yakuza, just a few examples. Crazy eats, food deliveries are back. Classic minigames like shogi, arcade machines, and even Virtua Fighter 3 return. New activities include bounties, where you take on super strong enemies for big rewards. Treasure hunting lets you scour islands and oceans for hidden loot, but watch out because powerful enemies guard the best prizes. And let's be real, whether you're hunting treasures or brawling in the streets, Majima makes everything fun. Alright, let's talk combat, because Pirate Yakuza gives Majima some deadly new tricks. You get two fighting styles. Majima can switch between two combat styles at any time now. You get the Mad Dog style, the classic Majima we all love, fast, aggressive, and he still uses his trusty knife. His special move, by the way, summoning clones of himself to overwhelm enemies, because, you know, why fight fair, right? And you get the Sea Dog style. Here's where things get kind of interesting. Majima dresses like a pirate, wields dual swords, and even gets a grappling hook. And by the way, the hook isn't just for combat. You can grab collectibles and even fish. Epic, right? I was pretty mind blown. And then there's the ship battles, which feel like a mix of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and traditional Yakuza combat, if you ask me. You'll fight enemy galleons using cannons, machine guns, flamethrowers, and even lasers. Once the enemy ship is weakened, you board it and fight the crew in classic Yakuza style combat, which is very nice. And you can even recruit crew members, by the way, including Sujimon. Yes, Sujimon returns as part of your pirate crew. So whether you're dueling on land or fighting massive naval battles. I said baddies. Okay, battles. So Pirate Yakuza keeps the game actually a lot of fun. The action is fun, it's flashy and totally ridiculous, which is why you love the game, probably. So you're probably wondering, how long does it take to beat Pirate Yakuza? Or you're not wondering it, but I'm still gonna tell you, so you'll have to sit through or skip this part of the video. So the main story is around 15 to 16 hours if you just focus on the storyline. For full completion, like platinum shit, you gotta play for around 30 plus hours if you, well, go for everything. For me, I clocked in at 28 hours, and that's after maxing out Majima's abilities, upgrading my ship completely, and beating nearly every side quest. There's still a handful of challenges left, but after taking down Ammon, you know the hardest fights are over. So, is Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii worth playing? Absolutely! While it's not as long as Infinite Wealth, the quality never dips. Majima fits the pirate theme perfectly. It's honestly surprising it took this long for RGG Studio to make this happen. The game delivers tons of action, hilarious moments, and endless side content. The new combat styles and ship battles add something fresh to Like a Dragon formula. If you love over-the-top fights, wacky characters, and a world filled with fun distractions, this game delivers in spades. This game actually feels like a pirate game we should have gotten the last time a pirate game was released. If you know what I mean. I'll leave it at that.